Okay, good job here. We want to focus on inside position throughout your matches, getting your arms inside and transitioning a little sooner. Be like water. Okay, on this arm drag, I want you to step outside of their leg kind of frame, outside of his leg. So you end up on your side more than you do here. So you're gonna step, your left leg is gonna step kind of inside of his base here. You want to step outside and get to your hip. Good job with the arm drag though. See from right here, yeah, you gotta be. He gets you flat. You gotta be up on your side here. Right here, you want to move your arms into inside position right away. Get to your side. See how this arm comes out. Good job getting away. You actually get almost the backdoor escape here. So bump this guy up or run to turtle here. Easier said than done here, but yeah. Okay, you actually frame against his neck here, but then he pulls it out. So you want to just kind of leave your arm either in that frame against his neck or just keep it tighter to you because you're giving him stuff here. When people do that transition to mount, you pull your leg in for a butterfly hook. Okay, knees to chest kind of. So here in this transition, you do a good job of capturing, extend that out a little bit. So I want you to put your frame against his hips on top. Frame, I'm going to send you a video about it, but frame against his hips. You do a great job turtling, good job escaping, good trap there, good job turning out, good job turning in. The same kind of sequence, you do a good job. Keep your feet on the floor and run away. I mean, it's a good escape. Yeah, you got points, whatever. But here, he's nowhere near submitting you. This is a good job from the back by you. Okay, so you actually turtle stand all the way up here. You're giving a lot of space for his arm to come in, but stand all the way up if you can. Just kind of like a wrestler would, kind of step forward like you are getting out of the referee's position in a college wrestling match. So you do here, but yeah, see how you kind of I think you think you're going to get a sweep here or half guard. Stand all the way up. Play the game, points game a little more. Okay, so here you need to work your arms in the inside position again. You can work your arm to frame against his hip here. You're pushing, yeah, there you go. Framed against his hip, see? All right, all the way up again. And go for in these situations, go for a takedown. So I have the note, grab his arm to kill the post. And that's what we're going to do. He posts and I think you are going to try a submission here. But yeah, you're all the way up. But he was still down on a knee. You could have killed the post. I think you go and try and sweep here again, arm inside here. Yep, he went for the Kimura. You think you were gonna roll him. Get this arm down to the floor. Again, bring this knee up. As he transitions, you can put just get your butterfly hook in to stop any kind of mount there. This hand isn't I don't think it's a great post for anyone, and like you do, yes, you just kind of killed it by going to the side, right? And then if you have that quarter guard, you can extend that leg out, but you need to get this elbow out of there, frame against his neck, frame against the bicep, and get your arm in inside position. Inside position is kind of like that's what's between you and some elite stuff here. I don't think this guy is a white belt. I gotta say, I think he's a pretty experienced guy, just on based on the sequence of his movements. You can take down, extend this out a little. You have quarter guard trapped. Get and work your arms inside his biceps here. Yeah, there you go. You did it, and then you grabbed his neck. I don't know why. I do know why you're trying to control his posture, but it'd be better to control be inside position again. Work a frame down towards his hips. I think you could have this could have been an easier sweep. I think you do actually sweep him eventually, but this is an easier sweep, and see how he's under your elbows now. You would kind of avoid that from happening. Yeah. So the escape you're trying to do, you have to push his hips away. Second match, good job. You have to face everyone over 6'4". Same thing here. You do a little, you step out a little wider. Here, see how your left foot's outside his right foot, and you fall down onto your butt, but you go flat, go to your side. See how your left foot's gonna come off the ground right about here, and you concede the position to him by doing that. So keep driving up onto your side. He's gonna flatten you out. Okay. Be looking for inside position here. Get your elbows protected. Swim inside. Don't worry so much about his head. He's on top, controlling his posture here. He can swim. This is a great sweep right here. Good stuff. And it's because you have essentially a shoulder frame, or the Kimura trap, which makes the frame against his hip. When you come around for this Kimura, I like to put my knee in his ribs instead of, you can hold that there. I like to put your left knee into his ribs and then work from there. Good job going to the back. I would actually keep this Kimura trap grip. And you'll see what I'm talking about. Yeah, you go to his kind of a seat belt here. Right here, put your right leg in and kind of drop, so you have at least one hook and kind of circle to the back, but you have that. So you eventually go to take his back. He has the beginnings, at least, some good defense here. So this foot is going to be hard to get in. So go to the Kimura trap, so a 2-on-1 on his left arm. And work from there, because this is going to be hard to finish anything from the back here, because the finger was pointing at your bottom leg. It's going to be hard to get in. So you can do a couple transitions from the Kimura trap. See how this gets his left arm out. It's going to be hard to choke him. And you could have transitioned to stuff from the arm bar a little easier with the Kimura trap, because you're not sucking your arm out at this point. You actually do it later on, but I'll just show you what I mean. So he's attacking this guy's left arm. He's able to spin under him, keeping here, so he has a frame on his head. You don't have to do this exact same thing, but this is what I'm talking about. You just keep in a 2-on-1, keep your options open. So eventually you do this is once you have this trap, you can reset whatever position. You don't have to keep splayed out like that. And eventually, I think you flip him over for a arm bar. Perfect. Yeah, keep this right leg down on his head. You're kind of at his neck. Go extend this leg and come out of his head. You don't really care what the hell he's doing with his leg. You get out of that. That's just an annoyance. But right leg heavy on his head. How he gets out eventually is he kind of just moves out. I'd like to see you get your hips up a little higher for this transition, as he does a pretty good job. Get your hips up a little higher, feet to the floor. You got to beat him to the punch. You got to beat him up on top here. So transition just a little earlier than what you're doing. That's just timing, but you get some elite stuff here. Yeah, he does a pretty good job defending here. It's probably the best part of his game, really, was kind of his defense. So yeah, get your hips a lot higher. That won't happen if here. Feet on the ground, get to your side, get inside position, and then work your escape. So you're not generating any force going anywhere with your feet off the ground. You're just kind of like holding him up near your arm. So you get inside, see your arms out there. That's a pretty dangerous way to go. Had you known more, you could have gone for a Von Flu choke, whatever. You do a good job of retracting this arm, retaining guard. So you have this posture broken here, something called a 100% sweep. I can send you also. We can go over that, but good job with his posture. I'm not sure what he's thinking. Right here, this is just begging for a triangle. He's pretty lengthy, so maybe it'd be hard to get on someone like this, but look where his arm is, way inside. You know, open up your guard. Go for the triangle there by swinging your leg out wide over his arm and then walking up the loose triangle. Okay, so the referee resets you, and you do a good job doing 2-on-1, holding his posture. When he steps up, go for a sweep right here. Go under this leg. If you control this leg, he doesn't have much for his omoplata defense because you're controlling his leg. How he gets out of the omoplata is he throws his leg over. So if you had scooped it up in the beginning, you have some sweep options. Here, yeah, man, his length is killing you, but yeah, you do the right thing. Get on top, go for the Kimura grip again. I don't know if you're going for an arm and guillotine, but I don't like this position. Really, I like more of the Kimura strap. Okay, if you're going to do this kind of like, I think you're trying to go to his back. Doing this circle behind him. Going to you want to snap him down and get some kind of back attack going, circle to your right and go behind him because you seed this takedown here. Kind of you end up in this 50-50 scramble with him. If you just gone to his back, a little better. You end up, there's a sweep here close to the 100% sweep. He just has his head in the middle here. So posture up. He's almost, I think this is short time, but great job.